Hello, welcome back to my channel. So this is my update for single ladies and my man Matt. This is where we go ahead and we pan matte palettes and single shadows, and pretty much everybody is doing it in their own special way, and things like that are going to change for me as far as the ELF palette is concerned and other matte palettes, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to get to that in a minute. The first thing that I want to go ahead and show you is this empty, and I'm so happy. It is the Kat Von D Thunderstruck eyeshadow. I absolutely love this eyeshadow. I did not get sick of it. I used it as a face highlight and everything. I used it on my eyes, face highlight. It was absolutely perfect. And as you guys know, I did end up pressing it into the Gwen Stefani palette, which you will go ahead and see in just a minute, and there's a reason why. So you're going to clearly see that it is gone. So because Kat Von D Thunderstruck is gone, I decided I'm going to go ahead and bring this Urban Decay eyeshadow in Midnight Cowboy. I am using this as a face highlight, so, and you know, I'm also using it as an inner corner highlight and everything else. So, and I absolutely love it, and this is where I am with it right now. So I really want this to be done by the end of the year. This is one of my 70 eyeshadows that is not Darling Girl. So, and the Kat Von D Thunderstruck was one of my 70s. So I'm really happy about that. I would love to have Thunderstruck though again in my future because I really enjoyed that. But anyway, this one is really, really pretty. And this right here is Midnight Cowboy by Urban Decay, and I absolutely love it. As you can see, it's definitely highlighter. It does look like it has some glitter in it, but really, whenever you put it on the face, there's not a whole lot of glitter because I hate glitter in highlighters. I know that I'm weird, but I just don't like them. So this is actually perfect. So I'm really enjoying it. Now to go ahead and show you what I do have progress on. This one right here is by Darling Girl, and we decided we were going to call it Sweet Mary because, you know, it's part of the Dexter series, and there's some F-bombs in pretty much every shadow. So I turn this into basically like a cream shadow, and this is where I am with that right now. I've been using it as a liner, so this really won't take long at all. It's really, really pretty. I really enjoy using it. I have not gotten to the point where I put it on my eyes yet, but you know, I'm really liking it as a liner. It's definitely different. And this one right here is by Darling Girl also, and this one is called Low Key, and this is what I've been using on my lashes, and this is how much I have left of that. So I know by the next update I will be able to go ahead and finish this up. So that's really not going to be a problem. So these two should definitely be finished. So now it's time to show you my ELF palette, and I'm not sure if you follow me on Instagram, but if you don't, you definitely should, because I post pictures there, books, makeup, all kinds of stuff, and the crazy things that I do in between filming that you guys don't see. And it's this one right here. I believe I was called the Queen of Concrete. So that was fun. That was fun because with my ELF Matte for Matte palette, I got a little angry. I did. I admit it. I got a little angry. We're talking about way back when I did the roulette with Claire, and I ended up stabbing an eyeshadow in my MAC Burgundy ×9 palette and absolutely destroying it because it was making me mad, and I had enough of it because it was absolutely horrible, and it was #noir, and it was just bad. So I got angry, but I did not destroy the shadows. No. I wanted to go ahead and take all the shadows pretty much, and I wanted to franken them. I wanted them to become easy to use. So, of course, I had the dark gray, and then I had the browns, and I had the light gray too, and that, it just got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger to make it usable. So, things are looking a little bit different. This right here is the only brown shade that I ended up keeping. I wanted to go ahead and keep them. I do like brown shadows, but all three of the brown shadows in here look exactly the same. I mean, there are slight differences, but they looked absolutely the same. So that was really irritating to me. So, and this one right here has nothing to do with this palette. I just put it here. So this is the color that I ended up frankening it with, which is a different color than what I put on Instagram. I decided to go ahead and make it lighter. So I did that, and basically I turned it into this really light gray shadow, and it's right there. That's a really good like a hard press, but if you just take a little tiny bit and lightly put it on there, I mean, it's still, yeah, it's still dark, but not as dark. So you have to be really careful with it. So what I have been doing with this is I've been setting my primer with it. And I've also been blending out my eyeshadows with it in my crease. So you're saying, you mean to tell me all those shadows that were left turned into this one little pan of eyeshadow? No. I wish that was the case. Let's go ahead and show you my Gwen Stefani blush palette. Because, you know, things happen. So, you've got this one right here, this one right here, and this one right here. Yeah, that is definitely a lot of eyeshadow that I am going to have to work through. But I have to say, even though it's not the best shade in the world, it's definitely going to be really easy for me to use, a whole lot easier to use than all those dark shadows that was just absolutely driving me crazy. Like I said, I had a moment and I just couldn't stop myself. And so it ended up in a mess. What can I say? So, you know, it is what it is, and we'll see how much I get done by the end of the year. I'm not expecting to get it done, but I think I'm going to get a whole lot farther than when, you know, rather than whenever I had all those other shadows in there that were so dark. And I'm not going to call the e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette done until those shadows are done, because they still exist. They still exist. They're just a different color. That's all it is. The shadow and the e.l.f. Mad for Matte still exists. Now, we're not going to even talk about how many shadows I had to go ahead and put in that to make that. I mean, I've already told you browns and grays and everything. I even put yellows in there and matte whites in there and cream shadows in there. It was crazy. Basically, I put in shadows that I was going to use to set my primer anyway. So really, I don't feel like I made too much of a mistake. You know, I think I would have gotten even angrier if I would have used the e.l.f. Mad for Matte for the next 2 years just to finish those browns. You guys get what I'm saying. So I did the thing, and it is what it is. So this is definitely going to be interesting. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit different, and I know that I'm a little bit crazy, and I know I'm the concrete queen because the way that they looked before, it looked exactly like concrete. Sometimes whenever you franken, it just doesn't work out the way that you want it to, and you have to make the best of the situation. I am not somebody that declutters, so you know, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna deal with it, and I'm gonna use it up. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to check out everybody that is in this collab. They will all be listed down below, and that's all I have for you guys. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.